good morning to you all. I hope you're having a fabulous Saturday morning, 3rd of December, third day of Christmas. We were just talking about the 12 days of Christmas, and I was saying I'd hate to have all those gifts apart from the 5 gold rings. But can you imagine the noise of those geese, the drummers, the men jumping, the girls dancing? It'd be an absolute, really noisy. Yeah, where would you put them all? They can't fit underneath the tree. So I'd just say I'd be quite happy with the first 5 gifts. I think would be ideal for me. I hope you're having a lovely day. I hope you're having a nice time opening your advent calendar if you have one. And if you've got our Crafter's Companion advent calendar, you would have seen some lovely bits and pieces in there. Make sure you watch all of Craig's videos to see what they're like. We're going to be having Play Your Crafts Right today, obviously, which I'm very excited because we have a Christmas theme. And to continue that Christmas theme, we are celebrating with the 12 days of Craftmas. So do have a look at the website because today you get double points on all orders. So definitely worth doing to ensure that you move up another level. Because as you probably know, if you move up another level by the end of December, then you keep that level. So if you're just on the cusp of gold and platinum, you manage to get into platinum in December, then you will be platinum for the whole of next year. So it's definitely the opportunity for you to get those extra double points wherever you can. I'm not on my own, thank goodness, because it would be a very lonely show if I was on my own. I'm with the gorgeous Michelle. Hello, Michelle. How are you doing?
I'm very well, and you?
Yeah, very nice. Yeah. We've been having a lovely time at home, in the house, together. Because we've been together the last 2 days, haven't we?
We have, yeah. We literally, we partied till the early hours last night.
We did.
And by early hours, I mean 10 o'clock.
Yeah, we did. We don't go to bed very late here at Crafter's Companion because we have to be in so early and we've got so many things to show you. We're going to have a great day playing Play Your Crafts Right. It's going to be Christmas themed.
Yes.
It's going to be to do with Christmas lyrics, which I should have done a little bit of research on last night, but I didn't. I forgot.
I did mean to do that. I meant to go to the house and like play as many songs as I could. The sticky toffee pudding that may or may not have been waiting back at the house when I got there distracted me just a little bit. So I think all my answers are going to be the sticky toffee pudding song.
I don't know that song, but I'd like to try that out, definitely.
Yeah, sounds good.
This is the mystical damask stencil here. This is from the Sarah Signature Enchanted Dreams collection. And Michelle's going to be showing us how to put something together using this gorgeous stencil.
So one of my absolute favourite stencils. So I'm just going to show you very nicely how to create just a nice simple background. So I'm going to, you can either pop it on a piece of card that you've already got cut down, or what you can also do is pop it on a bigger piece of card so you've got the ability to tape it into place if you want to. So we're going to pop it on a bigger piece of card and I'm just going to turn it round. I'm just going to put a little bit of a hinge at the top and I'm not going to cover any of that lovely decorative elements. And then what I'm also going to do is, so we have got some beautiful glitter pastes and these are from our Winter Sparkle collection. And these are absolutely gorgeous. This is the Starlight Blue that I'm going to use to start with. So you can see you've got that beautiful glitter paste in there. Now, there's a couple of ways that you can get this out. If you've got any kind of little sort of anything to do with your art at home that you can use to scoop it out, even if it's an old credit card, you can use a brush, you can use a folded up piece of card. If you've got some acetate, cut off an old piece of acetate, anything that you can use that you're going to be able to scrape it with into those lovely little decorative pieces on your stencil. So I'm going to cut this piece of card down because this is what I tend to do at home. I get an old scrap piece of card and I will just cut it down and then make it big enough that I can scoop some out, and you're just going to paint over this lovely stencil. And this is a water-based glitter paste, so yes, my piece of card is going to get a little bit soggy, but it's absolutely not a problem because once I'm done with it, or if it starts to get a little bit soggy, I'll just get another little piece of scrap card and then use that. So we're going to make sure that our stencil is nice and flat to the page. We're going to go over very carefully because we don't want to lift any of it up. We don't want it to go into places where we don't want it. So just get a little bit more out And again, just almost like wallpaper pasting. So let's just, so I'm going to make sure that I'm not wasting any. So I'm going to go back over and I'm going to scrape as much excess off the top as I absolutely can. And I'm going to just pop that to the side, and then just with my poker tool, I'm just going to lift that up, and that is what it looks like. Now I've got my Moonlight Frost as well, so you can alternate, you can swap and change, but what you're going to do is you're going to wait till this dries, and then you're going to be able to cut it down. Once it's dried, you're also going to be able to ink over it if that's what you would like to do. But yeah, that's the Mystical Damask stencil.
Fantastic. This is another example of the kind of card that you can make with this. So this has been used using some of the inks in here as well. So this is all using this beautiful Mystical Damask stencil you've got here. So we've got a few people messaging in, lots of people saying hello. I've got Barbara saying good morning, Laura, morning all from Virginia. Hello to everybody that's messaging in. Julia from Western Australia, Karen, hello from Kentucky. Your Ben, of course, always your Ben that messages in. Good morning, everybody. Linda, Sarah Brown, Zoe, lots of people messaging in. And Adriana says, a lovely blue. That is a really beautiful blue colour that we've got in that collection, isn't it?
It is. I absolutely love this. So it's this. So if you manage to get this collection and you got these, then you're going to absolutely love them. So this is, so it's the Winter Sparkle. So the 2 glitter paste that you get, you've got this beautiful snow. And you don't have to use it through your stencils. You can use it however you want. But any of your stencils is perfect for this. So this is your Moonlight Frost. And that one is, again, so that's your Starlight Blue. And I've used this stencil. If I turn my stencil over, you can probably see it a little bit better. So yeah, so Starlight Blue. But what looks really nice is to mix these up. So start with a little bit of your blue, then add in your Moonlight Frost, and then your blue again. And you can create a lovely mismatch. I mean, you can be creating any pattern you want really with these. But again, once you've done it, ink your background, obviously let it dry. But add inks to your background then as well. It again just makes it pop. But you're going to make it, let it dry. And it takes quite a while because obviously it's water-based. But yeah, let it dry and then add some inks to it. But I love these. This is my safe way to do mixed media, as daft as that sounds. So Jan is the expert. She's like the mixed media queen, isn't she?
Yeah.
But mixed media, I think I've said this before, all it is, it's mixing your mediums. So as soon as you bring ink into any of your crafts, you're mixing your medias, you're mixing your mediums. So as simple as just bringing your inks in, but then this is my safe way in, because a little bit of glitter paste and you're like, yeah, I'm a mixed media queen.
If you're going to be using inks on your background beforehand, do you have to use a particular type of ink before you use that glitter paste?
No, I mean, if you're going to create a background, you can use your opaques, you can use, I mean, you're not going to use your quick dries, but you absolutely could if you wanted to, because it's not going to affect this in any way, because it's nice and water-based. Or, again, let it dry first and then add your inks over the top. So, yeah, either or, it's not going to affect this in any way at all. But I love a glitter paste, and you can see, if I turn that over, look at the sparkle in that.
It is really beautiful, isn't it?
It's so beautiful. It really is. But yeah, so if you're a little bit tentative about doing anything mixed media, just get a glitter paste. Or I think one of our latest collections had the sprays in. We had some like a glitter shimmer spray, wasn't it? So just adding those, and you're doing a little bit of mixed media.
And how do you clean that afterwards?
So this, I will put this into, well, just a sink or a bowl of warm soapy water, and I'll just clean it. Don't leave it to dry. I mean, this, I'm going to wipe this in a minute, but either a wet wipe or just some warm soapy water, because if you leave it to dry, it's going to dry hard and it's just yucky.
Yeah,
just
and I suppose you end up getting different bits, you might get bits of that glitter paste coming off when you use it again.
Yeah.
Making a mess if you're going to be using a different colour.
Yes, definitely. So if you add, yeah, it's easier just to wash it straight away. It's 2 seconds running it under a warm tap. I know we hate doing that as crafters. No, we hate leaving our chair to go clean something, but with a glitter paste, definitely do that. Yeah.
Okay. Brilliant, that's fantastic. Looking forward to seeing what else you're going to be doing later on today. Lots of people messaging in. Audrey, Audrey Bailey Burton, my mum's called Audrey, it's a good name, says, wow, Becky, you look fabulous. Thank you very much. I feel like I don't. I think grey washes me out, but it is a Christmas jumper. Linda says, good morning, from early morning from Nebraska. I always love watching you ladies. I get so much inspiration. And Adriana says, what paper did Michelle use with that blue glitter paint?
Right, so what paper I used, let me just pick it up. I used my white multi-purpose card, but if I just turn it a little, I don't know if you can see that, it's just starting to bow a little because of the water content. So I would advise, if you are going to do it, use our watercolour card because it's made to take anything water-based a lot better than this. If you're going to be very frugal with this, you can use our multi-purpose card, but I would definitely, if you're going to be doing lots of this kind of thing, do the watercolour card, definitely.
Fantastic, thank you very much. Do message in if you do have any questions, but we're going to get started on the games. I love games. I do have a sparkly jacket I was going to wear for this part of the show, but I haven't got it anymore. I've left it outside. But I do love Christmassy games, and this is a Christmassy game. So I hope that you'll all be listening to Christmassy music. You know, as far as I'm concerned, as soon as we get to the 1st of December, that Michael Bublé songs come out on my playlist, and I listen to them all the way driving up here, which is about 4.5 hours. So hopefully I'm going to be all right at this game. So make sure you grab your pens and papers. So we're going to be on my YouTube. I can never quite remember. I'm Facebook, you're YouTube. Yeah. So I apologise to everybody in case
I always do that. Apologise in advance.
Fingers crossed, we're going to have a good show.
Yes.
So we'll get started. What is the first question? Oh, I won't ask much for this Christmas. I don't even wish for snow. I'm just going to keep on waiting.
So I'm singing it in my head, and I still can't get those last 3 words. Maybe Becky needs to sing it out loud for me.
Come on, Michelle. We must have been listening to this song. We haven't had any music in the studio while we're getting ready, and I think that is a key thing. We should be having Christmassy music now, definitely.
I can sing it. I've got the first 2, but I can't get that last bit.
I don't wanna forget, I won't even wish for snow. I'm just gonna keep on waiting. I'm hoping people are getting this. Rachel said, I've got no hope with this game. I'm sure you have, Rachel. I'm sure you have. Are people singing? Are you singing at home? Is this one of your favourite songs?
People are singing those first 2 lines and haven't got a clue what comes on that 3rd one, just like me.
We're gonna try. You ready? I hope I've got it right. There I am going, oh yeah, I think I know what it is. Yeah, should we turn around? I said, I've got underneath the mistletoe. Michelle's, I'm just going to keep on waiting for a snowplow.
I just could not.
I don't know who's right. I'm pretty sure Michelle, you might not have got it, that one.
Well, if I'm wrong, I think we should change it.
What is the answer?
Underneath the mistletoe.
Underneath the mistletoe.
Nearly. I was nearly there.
That is a Christmas song that you can only sing in the car when no one else can hear you, because no one can hit those notes.
No.
Apart from Mariah Carey.
No.
Well done, everybody. Yeah, I got that. Well done, everybody that got it right. I mean, actually, message in if you got it really not right and have quite a funny answer, because I think that is one of the funniest answers I've ever seen.
Snowplow.
Yeah, why not?
It makes
we'll have
sense.
to sing with those lyrics later on today. Right, next one. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears. What is the answer? Do we get extra points if we don't have the right lyrics, but they're funnier? Have you seen the film Last Christmas?
No.
Oh, makes you cry.
Is it a tearjerker?
It's a really good one. It's a great film. I really enjoyed it. But
I like a good tearjerker at Christmas. There's something about watching movies at Christmas with a hot chocolate or a hot cup of tea and crying at something either fabulous or sad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Ready?
Are you looking at my answer? It won't help.
I'm looking at the face on the back of your board.
They're great.
I do love the fact that we've got little faces on the back of our boards. Should we turn it round?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give it to someone better. You've got special.
Yeah.
Ooh. Let's have a look. Oh, you're right. Give it to someone special. Last Christmas by Wham. I do remember when that came out.
One of my favourite songs.
Is it?
Yeah, love that song.
Okay, next question. Well done, everybody, if you're getting that correct.
I brought it back a little bit there, didn't I?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. The snow's coming down. I'm watching it fall. Lots of people around. Ooh.
Oh, I don't... I feel like...
We've got four words there, haven't we?
I feel like George needs to sing it to me.
Yeah, could you sing it to us,
please?
George? I don't know this one.
No, I don't think I know.
People all around. No, it's not. Yeah, I'm just going with something that rhymes, because I don't know.
Oh, I didn't do the rhyming thing.
I've given away my ideas now.
You have.
Snow's coming down. I'm watching it fall. Lots of people around.
What rhymes with fall? Hall? Call? It's not rhyming. I'm just trying to think if I could figure it out. There's a reason that I'm a crafter.
This is a toughie.
That is a tough one. That.
I don't even know what song this is from.
No, I don't know the song.
No,
at
I don't
all.
know this song. We probably will. You're like, oh yeah, that's it. And maybe we've been missinging the lyrics forever.
Oh, every song I ever sing, I missing lyrics. It's just part of my charm.
There's Away in the Manger, and instead of Little Lord Jesus, I thought it was Little Maltesers. Lay down their sweet heads. And that was only last year. I found out it wasn't the case. You ready to turn round?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So Michelle's put dancing in the snow. So the snow's coming down, I'm watching it fall. Lots of people around dancing in the snow. I've put having a ball. So the snow's coming down, I'm watching it fall. Lots of people around having a ball.
Oh, I like yours
better. I just don't know. I've got no idea. No. Let's see what the answer is. Please come home.
Oh, I do know that song.
Yeah, I do know it as well. I didn't get that right, but well done anybody that got that right, because that
when you haven't got the tune there,
no,
it makes
really
it harder.
Difficult. Yeah, very, very difficult. I'm not singing it. This is not a song that I have a lot. I found it on my Christmas playlist this year. It's only been one that I've sort of really listened to.
I've had this song on my playlist for years and years. Yeah, I love all the old ones.
Right, and we're going to go for the next one. We've got two more, I think, haven't we? Two more. Baby, if you've got to go away, don't think blank, 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 blank. Won't you stay another day? Lots of people don't say this is a Christmas tune.
No. I was straight onto that, but that means nothing. Nothing.
I can't really remember. I know the song. Oh no, I know.
But you see, because I sing lyrics all the time, I know the lyrics when I hit, but me singing them or writing them down, no.
Oh. Oh no, hold on.
I think, do you know what? Tracy should come in and sing them to us or hum them. Do you think she'd be up for that?
No, I don't. I don't know now. I know the song, but I can't think what the lyrics are. And I've got too many letters, too many words. I'll have to turn it round. So, what have you got? You're going to get it right. I could take the pain. Yeah, I've got something about pain as well. Baby, if you've got to go away, don't think I could take the pain. Won't you stay? So this is E17, isn't it? Stay another day. Who got it right? I could take the pain. Yeah? I could take the pain. Not take the pain now. Stay Another Day by E17, which isn't very Christmassy, but it does have Christmassy jingles in it.
The video's very cool.
They were wearing big coats in the snow, weren't they?
So did I get it wrong or did I get it right? What do we say? Answers in the comments, please. I did rub the now out, so.
Yeah, I've got it right, so I hope I get a point.
George said I could have the point and Jamie said I couldn't, so I'm going with George.
Yeah, I think so. Right, we've got one more in this round, so let's have a look what the question is. I'm dreaming of a just like the ones I used to know.
Why couldn't the easy one have been first?
Now, I've got a version for parents. Yeah. No, if they were singing, if parents were singing this song, they would have a different version of this. Do you know what it is?
No, but I can guess.
Okay, ready to turn around?
Yes.
Yeah. I've put White Christmas, and if you're a parent, you want a quiet Christmas.
Yeah.
Because children are noisy at Christmas time.
Yeah.
So hopefully you all got that one. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. Well done, everybody that got that right. Hope you are enjoying all of these games. We've got lots of people messaging in saying, actually, oh, Hilary says, I'm making a snowball. Do you mean a cocktail? Or that would be part of the lyrics. I always got excited then. I thought people are having snowballs. We've also got... Charlotte says, E17, I saw them turn the lights on a Westwood Cross 2 weeks ago. Lots of people getting them right. Well done, everybody that got them right. I'm looking forward to the next couple of rounds. That's going to be pretty good, isn't it? I'm looking forward to that. We want to stay another day doing Play Across. Like, do you see what I did there? Do you see what I did there? No, it's, I love Christmas music. I'm looking forward to seeing a little bit more Christmas music later on. The next thing we've got on the show, I'll put them over there. That was nice. Here we have the Amalfi nesting dies. 3 sets of dies. They're really ornate, and you're going to see some lovely items that Michelle's going to be making with these.
So I love any nesting die. They all sit on my desk at home and get used all the time. So in this beautiful Amalfi, you've got 3 lovely nesting dies, and each one is different to the other. The decorative cutout elements on each one is totally different to the other, but they all work beautifully together. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop that one on the black. I'm going to pop my smallest one on that lovely blue, and then we're going to run this one through on that pink. So we'll pop these 2 on first, and it's just a normal nesting die combination for your plates. So it's a thin metal die. So I'm going to be using my 2 outside plates. I've got my plastic shim and my magnetic shim. So let's just pop those through together. If you've got really intricate dies, if you want to put a few on your plate at once, pop your metal shim underneath. Because obviously you've got lots of cutting points to hit all at once. Popping your metal shim in when you've got lots of dies on there allows you to really cut perfectly first time. So let's just pop that off. So just move my plates to the side and we'll pop those off. And you can see, so if I put that on there, how it cuts out beautifully. And then you've got that one as well. So I'm not going to run the largest one through because I've already got one cut out. So I'm going to pop that on there, and you can see that I've got 3 beautiful nesting dies there. So the fun bit is deciding how you're going to build these up and what you're going to do with them. So I've got another 2 that I've already cut out. So you can mat and layer these up. You could alter the colours if you wanted. But all we're going to do is we're just going to pop a couple of foam pads underneath this one. And nesting dies are absolutely brilliant. If you are wanting to frame anything, make something a perfect focal point. So I'm just going to pop a couple of foam pads under there. And then we'll pop a couple on this one. And this is something I always do. I always add foam pads because I think having that lovely height on anything nesting die is just absolutely brilliant. So lastly, I'm just going to pop a couple underneath here. You can bring your inks in with these as well. If I just bring in a piece of white card for you and just pop that on there, you can see that you don't necessarily need to do anything else with these beautiful decorative nesting dies.
Absolutely stunning. Here are some other examples of the ways you could put these together. They make beautiful cards. This first one here, this one using just everything's flat on one dimension without using those foam pads. Then final one here, you don't have to use them all together, you could just use them separately. These are using our Amalfi nesting dies. We've had a few people messaging in. Lauren says nesting dies are fantastic. I do agree, they work super well, don't they? And you can make a card very, very quickly. And you think if you didn't have dies and you were trying to cut that out, you'd be there forever. Angela says, I'm making the last of my Christmas cards today. Well done. I haven't finished mine yet. Charlotte says, I've got this collection. This die is one of my favourites. They are all beautiful. And Michelle Harris says, such a pretty and elegant die set. They really are beautiful, aren't they? They create beautiful cards.
They do. I love a nesting die. I think, actually, you probably know that nearly every one of us here loves a good nesting die. But what I want to quickly show you is, so when I recut my second set, I cut them in exactly the same colours. What I meant it to do was alternate them. So what I'm going to do really quickly is, again, it's just something very simple, but looks really, really effective. So let me just cut that out. Let me just tap and unwrap my die. Just tap those bits out. I want to do it the other way, so I want my smaller one on here, because we always tend to do a drop shadow with a black. I think that is definitely everyone's go-to. I just want to show you how nice it is to actually do your drop shadow with the alternate colours. So, so my larger one is pink, so I'm going to do my larger one in blue. You wouldn't think it'd be so hard to try and figure out my colours. So let's pop those on there. So that is, yes, so that's alternating. So what I'm going to...
tones, those colours, aren't they?
They are. They are so lovely. So the colours that I'm using are from the mixed cardstock, the pastels mixed cardstock. Now I'm popping my metal shim in because for time I haven't popped all my bits out of my die. So by putting my metal shim in, it should ignore those and give me a real good cut anyway. Just for time, they're not coming out. They're not having anything to do with me today. They're like, no, I'm not going to make your job easy for you today, Michelle. So let's just get rid of all my plates.
Are you a banger when it comes to getting rid of all the bits and pieces out of your die?
Yes.
Me too.
Yeah,
Not
definitely.
when Leanne's around, though.
No, I don't do it if Leanne's around. So let me just pull that out. So there you go. You can see that it's cut out beautifully. The thing with your metal shim is you've got the metal die cutting into metal, so you get a really brilliant clean cut. So if you've got a real thick coated cardstock or you've got your acetate, you're going to pop your metal shim in. Or if you've got a real intricate die and you want it to go through first time perfectly without having to pop it back through, then use your metal shim, because you know that's what it's there for. That's why we pop it in there for you. Right, so I'm just gonna pop this blue one on the front. And again, I'm gonna use my tacky. I'm just gonna give it a drop shadow. So I'm gonna put that lovely pink drop shadow on there. So where's my black piece? So let's just pop that back on there. And you've got the pink, then the blue. And then if I put the pink on top of this one. So alternating the colours that I've used to make my drop shadows. Let me just pop that on there really quickly. And because I've got that black on there, it just, I think, really makes it pop. So just add, so alternating your colours to give you that drop shadow just looks really, really pretty, I think.
Beautiful. It almost looks like one of those sort of lacy kind of masks that you can wear, doesn't it?
It really does. I mean, I can see that a lot better than you guys can, unfortunately. But have a go at that. If you use a pink and blue, alternate your drop shadows, you're going to love it.
Fantastic, love that. We're going to get started in a couple of seconds with the rest of the game. I'm just going to see if there are any more messages. Oh, let's have a look. Michelle says, what a pretty and elegant die set. Brenda says, I'm having a Christmas card making party today with a Sunday school class. That's a really nice idea. That's a great opportunity to finish off your cards, because actually we all have great ideas that we're going to go, and I do. I'm going to spend loads of time making the cards and I run out of time and I end up just making cards for a few special few. So if you do get a handmade card from me, you know that you're well loved. That's what I reckon. So I won't be making one for my husband. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. No, not at all. I was saying earlier this week, I have a very unpopular opinion, and I don't like relationships on cards.
Oh, really?
No, I don't like it at all. But my in-laws love it, and even if I spent hours making a card, if I haven't put sister-in-law and brother-in-law or mum and dad or something like that, it doesn't get onto the mantelpiece. It gets relegated to the back of where all cards are. I know. Let us know if you do that as well, or whether you always have to put your relative on there, on your cards. You like to have who it belongs to, but I don't like it. So my husband deliberately finds me a card that says wife or wifey. Ugh, I don't like that. I just like a nice card. It doesn't have to have a relationship on it at all. Right, we're going to get started into the next round. So I think it's 3-3 at the moment, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Everything to play for.
Definitely.
We do need a little bit of a jingle. Yeah, I might have to just do that anyway. Right, what's the next question? Let's have a look. Boys of the NYP choir, blank, 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 and the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day.
Oh, I know it, but I can't. I know it, but I don't. You know what I mean?
Jamie in my ear is actually saying I don't know any of the lyrics. There are a couple of lyrics on this song that I do know, but it's quite. And I know to sing it, but I don't think I sing the right lyrics. Let's have a look. Jamie, don't sing. That's really off-putting. Because I don't think it sounded anything like that. Do you know the song?
Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully you're getting this right at home. This is quite a belter, this song.
Yeah.
This is another one I like to sing very loudly in the car, but only when it's dark, because there's nothing more embarrassing than someone to drive past you and to see you singing out loud and they have a little laugh, because I always do that when people drive past me. Hopefully everybody's getting this. Ready?
Well, I did have an answer, but it was 5 words, so it didn't fit, so I've had to change it.
Okay. All right, should we turn around? Yeah. So I said, we're singing Galway Bay.
I've put we're singing with joy.
The boys of the NYPD choir were singing with joy and the bells were ringing out on Christmas Day. Or the boys of the NYPD choir were singing Galway Bay and the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. I'm going for the rhyming bit.
Yeah.
I don't even know if there's a song called Galway Bay. I'm making it up.
You see, now
but that's what it sounds a bit like.
I had the boys of the NYPD choir were sliding down their poles, but there was 5 words. It didn't fit.
I was sliding in the hay. That might have worked. Sliding down. Why are they sliding down poles?
Because, you know, the
There's not a
NYPD, the fire department.
No, there's police department.
Well,
I don't know. Is anyone
none of
watching
my
this in the
answer.
New York Police Department? Do you have poles? We need to know. Please let us know, because Michelle thinks we do. Right, should we see what the answer is? What's the answer? We're singing Galway Bay.
It is a real song.
Fairy Tale of New York. Kirsty McCall, she was in a boat accident, wasn't she?
Yes.
Yeah, very sad.
They could have put the one there that we all know. You know, them lyrics. I know them bits.
For Christmas Day, just get rid of the Christmas Day. We've got to be difficult, hasn't it? It's got to be a bit of a challenge. Well done, everybody that got that right. Please let us know what your funny answer was if you didn't get it right, because I think I prefer those, to be honest. Right, let's go to the next question. What's the next one? Bar humbug. No, that's too strong. Blank, 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 blank. Favourite holiday, but all this year's been a busy blur. Don't think I have the energy.
I think that's the husband's song, because he says bar humbug a lot. He's
Bar
very much a
humbug? No, that's
Grinch
too
at
strong.
Christmas. But
Oh
no.
gosh, I mean, I've got no idea. I don't even know who sings this. Maybe
No.
maybe if we knew who sang this, we would get an idea.
But would that be too much of a clue?
I think probably would be.
I don't.
I've got
looking
no
at them
idea.
lyrics, no.
Bar humbug. No, that's too strong. Oh gosh, I don't know what this one is. Bar humbug. No, that's too strong. Blank, 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 blank. Favourite holiday. Sounds like we're blanking out rude words, doesn't it? And I don't think there are rude words in this at all. But all this year's been a busy blur. Don't think I have the energy. Bah, humbug.
I can't even. To be fair, I've been guessing them all.
Oh, I'm not sure about this one. I'm making this one up.
Yeah, I definitely made it up.
Have you?
Yes.
I don't even think I recognise this song.
No, I
Maybe
don't
we
recognise
will
it
when we
at
turn
all.
around. Are you ready to turn around?
Yeah.
Okay. This isn't my husband's favourite. I like that. I've put
And it fits.
it's not my favourite holiday. Bar humbug, no, that's too strong. This isn't my husband's favourite holiday. Or bar humbug, that's not too strong. This is not my favourite holiday. I've got no idea. What is the answer? Because it's my favourite holiday. Christmas wrapping by the waitresses. Who are they?
Ooh. No.
I've got no idea about that. Bar hunger, no, that's too strong because it's my favourite holiday. But all I think with this busy, I don't know. I don't know that song. I have to listen to that. Well done, anybody that got that one. That is not one I've ever heard of before, and I might have to pop that on my playlist to listen to on my way home. Right, next song. It's Christmas time. There's no need to be afraid. Oh. At Christmas time, blank, 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 and we banish shade. And in the world of plenty, we can spread a smile of joy and throw your arms around the world at Christmas time. I can't remember what the words are now. Oh, okay.
I think I know this one.
I love this
Definitely,
song.
yeah. Definitely more confident with this one.
Yeah.
But
This
again,
is a belter. This is a great
yeah,
song.
but again, I always belt out like my own. I mean, I speak my own version of words, so singing's going to be no different.
But do you, when you think of this song, do you think of the original?
Yes.
I mean, I think they've done 2 other versions of it, haven't they? Or certainly 1 other version of it.
Yeah.
But the original is always the one that sticks in my mind.
Yes, it's the original for me, definitely.
So let's see. Should we turn it around? Hopefully everyone's got that right. I've put We Let In Light. We've both got that. We let in light and we banish shade. Love that song.
Yes.
Well done. This is got to be correct. We've got to get this
I
right.
hope so. Oh.
Yes. Do They Know It's Christmas by Band Aid and Band Aid 2.
Yeah.
When they did the second one. George, I've got no idea what the score is. Haven't got a clue. I think that's sort of generally what happens in this game. I haven't got a clue. Well done, everybody. I hope you got that right. That was a long time ago. 80
something, wasn't it? Yeah.
Something like that. A long, long time ago. I do like that song. You probably weren't even born, Michelle, then. 83,
yeah.
were you?
77, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah,
I'm still only 39, though.
Okay. Going to stay 39 for many, many years.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Okay, is this the last one in this round? No. Oh, penultimate one we've got now. Everything to play for. Blank, 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 blank. At the Christmas party hop, mistletoe hung, where you can see every couple tries to sup. Okay. Ooh, I can't
love
spell.
this song. But again, you know, my own version of lyrics.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 missing words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm not looking at Michelle's. I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating.
She didn't want to be no one ever copied my answers in anything ever.
I like this song. Oh, Jamie, do you know what it is now? You didn't know. Okay. Ready to turn around?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. I've put rocking around the Christmas tree. Michelle's put rocking around the Christmas tree. At the Christmas party hop, mistletoe hung, when you can see where every couple tries to stop. Is that correct? Have we got it right? Yay! Yes. And second one was done by Kim Wilde.
Yes.
And
Mel and Kim, wasn't it?
Mel Brooks?
Yeah, the comedian.
Yeah.
And Kim Wilde, yeah.
That was quite entertaining. Well done, everybody. I'm hoping that you're all getting these correct. Hoping this is getting you a Christmassy mood. Are you having Christmas hot chocolate and a mince pie?
Are you playing the songs to
Yeah.
see the lyrics and getting yourself right in the mood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to be listening to Christmas music afterwards, aren't I?
Yes, yeah.
We're blasting in the studio.
We'll rock around our Christmas tree.
That'll make a nice little video. We'll do that later. You'll be able to see us dancing away around the Christmas tree. Right, we've got the last question on this round. Let's have a look. A very Merry Christmas, blank, 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 blank. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. Okay.
I'm just moving mine back so Jamie can't cheat.
At first glance, I thought this was a Cliff Richard song, and then I sang it and remembered it's not.
He's released a new album, hasn't he?
Has he? Well, he always does at Christmas, doesn't he?
He hasn't released one for something like 17 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It feels like only yesterday. I love a bit of Cliff at Christmas.
Yeah.
A bit of Shaking Stevens is always good as well.
Yes.
So a very Merry Christmas, blank, 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 blank. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. Ready to turn around?
Yep.
Okay. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope, am I the only person singing?
Yes.
Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. Well done, anyone that got it right. If you got it right, let's have a look. Have we got it correct? And a Happy New Year, yes. Fantastic, like that Christmas song. Hopefully you're all enjoying these games. You're all doing really well. Lots of people saying how hard it is without the music. It really is difficult.
Yeah.
Because I think with lots of these, once you know, you know, don't you? But it's difficult. So maybe I shouldn't be singing it. I'm singing it in my head. What would it was saying? Miriam says, how are these Christmas songs? Some of them aren't very Christmassy, I have to be honest. They just happen to come out at Christmas time. They put a couple of little sparkly, jingly bits in there. It's like the Spice Girls song that they brought out at Christmas. It's not Christmassy at all, but it feels Christmassy. Brenda says, I need a Band-Aid for her, so this game is causing me. And Charlotte says, Becky, I'm singing with you. I'm sorry, I shouldn't really be singing, it's not great. Now we have the Yuletide bauble stencil here. You're going to see exactly how to put this together with Michelle's little demonstration right now.
So, keeping on with the Christmas theme, loving these stencils. So I've got my Yuletide bauble here. I've just got some of our white multi-purpose cardstock, and I've got some of my ink pads. So let me, again, we're just going to tape the stencil to a piece of card, and I have got my baby blue, I have got my smoked emerald, I have got my midnight, and I've got my Oasis ink pad, and I've got all my ink daubers. Because I've got some quite small areas on here, using those finger daubers allows me to fit in to those small spaces. And I've also got a little bit of my masket tape here. So what you can be doing with this, so where I have got that there, I can just be ripping this down and just sort of layering it in there. So I'm not going to go over those edges. So I'm just going to, and it's going to stick and it's going to stay perfectly for me. So I'm just going to rip little bits up, and we're just going to tape it all along those edges so I don't accidentally go where I don't want to be going. So again, let's just rip some more. Follow that curve of the bauble to pop this on there. Again, we're going to go all the way round. So let's just keep on just ripping little bits off until you've got it covered exactly where you want it to be covered, and then we're going to go in. So I'm going to ink these bits first, and I think I'm going to go in with my smoked emerald, and I'm going to, again, I'm doing sort of dabs rather than big strokes because I've got lots of little elements in there. So we're going to go all there. And again, this is just about building up this lovely scene, popping everything where you want it to go. And let's bring in the midnight blue and bring that bow out a little. So this is about having a little bit of fun. We're just going to go all around there. We're going to bring this green back in. Go up there, round those bits there, colouring that holly in, the lovely green. Popping that down at the bottom. And then a little bit more midnight blue just on those bits there. And then if I just blend that out a little bit more there. And if I just lift this up for you. Pull that off carefully and just quickly remove those bits. You can see I have created that lovely bow around my Yuletide bauble stencil set.
Fantastic. These are also some little samples you can see. So these have been cut out using masking different areas and actually cutting out rather than being flat on your different design. You've got all those different types of cards you can do, and this has all been made using the Yuletide bauble stencil. We also have some other items for you. This is your Yuletide Bloom nesting die. Three different dies you've got in here, or 4 different dies. And Michelle's going to show you how you can create a really beautiful item using all of these different dies here.
Right. So I have got lots of my gold glitter card, and I've got this beautiful Yuletide Bloom nesting die. So again, keeping with the Christmas theme, it's very Christmassy. This one has got some beautiful poinsettias just in there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring in, so this is from one of my, it's some beautiful pearlescent card. It's from one of my 12 by 12 paper pads. I've got some lovely glitter card, and I've got some lovely mirror cards. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop all these through my machine. So let me just bring my plates in. So just pop that to the side. So I think we're going to use the largest one on here, and we'll, in fact, let me pop that one to the side for now, because what we're going to do is I'm going to use these two smaller ones actually. So let me cut that with that one and that with that. So because I have got glitter card on there, I'm definitely going to add my metal shim. So pop those on there. And again, so for glitter card or any coated card, popping your metal shim in really just helps because you've got the metal on metal, so it gives a nice clean cut through any kind of coating that you've got on a cardstock, which can sometimes be a little bit difficult to cut through. So let's just pop this out and lift my top few plates off and get this away. Let's pop that out, and you can see all my bits are dropping out beautifully. So let's pop that there, and then let's pop this one out as well. So you can see, if I bring in my poker tool, how beautifully those all pop out. So let me turn that around. So what we're going to do is, so I've already got the larger one cut out. So this is my biggest one in this set. So what I'm going to do is we're going to bring that in. We're just going to tape that in the middle there. So let me just get a little bit of low tack tape. Let's pop that there, because you have the ability to do this. You can, you know, be cutting your smaller stencil, your smaller dies, sorry, out of those larger ones. So let's pop this on here, and then let's run this back through. And again, I'm going to keep my metal shimming because I'm wanting to cut through that glitter card. So anything, again, so coating, always pop your metal shimming. It just makes the job so much easier, which is what we want. So let's just pop this out. And again, let me just move my plates to the side. Pop this off of here and pop this one off. And then if I just bring in a piece of card, what you have got then is you've got that lovely element there. So you can be popping that one back exactly in where you've cut it out, but you can see it's die cut out of a totally different cardstock. So it's adding a nice different look. So if I layered that one back in, you have got that beautiful effect with your Yuletide bloom nesting dies.
Beautiful. This is another example using some of that beautiful mirror card. Really looks fantastic here. And then this one, just using that white card and some acetate to create that different design. So these are all made with this Yuletide bloom nesting die. Fantastic. Loads of people loving that. And I'm so sorry, we were so excited with the games. That we forgot to tell you who won. So actually it was me. Woo! And so that's Facebook. So the winners are Val Lloyd, Deanna Celentano, Carol Gamble, Catherine Bennett and Sarah Upton. So if you can message in, you need to message in at prizes@crafterscompanion.com. They will arrange for you to get your voucher. So well done everybody that was joining in. Lots of people saying they found it quite difficult, surprisingly difficult. Alice said, I got 3 out of 10. I think it's the worst score I've ever had. I think I think there were some really hard ones. You know, perhaps actually, you know who would have been great at that game and who would wipe the floor with us is Ben, because Ben knows the lyrics for every single song, doesn't he?
He really does.
I think it's the fact that he was working, as a radio DJ for such a long time. Charlotte says, I've ordered these Christmas nesting dies. I hope they arrive soon. Lynn says, love this set. And Rachel Brown said, we should do the song lyric game more often. We'll suggest it to Nicola because she's always looking for new different kinds of games to do. And you're going to show us some other bits and pieces you've done with these nesting dies, aren't you?
Yeah, I do, because that it went through a little bit wonky, and I put it on white, but I'm just popping it onto black, because what you're going to do is, if you've got your card front, you've got this beautiful one. So what I've done is I've cut it out with the larger one, and then I've taken obviously the next size, and we've cut the middle away. But what we're going to do is if I get rid of, you can see that it pops through beautifully. It's cut all the way through. It really does. Adding that metal shim, if you've got anything coated, really does add to the effect. But what you're going to do is, so you can, if you've got your chunky glue or your 3D collal glue, it's brilliant for this effect. But I'm going to really carefully just pop a couple of thin foam pads just on a couple of sides, just to give you a little bit of an idea of what I'm sort of trying to show you. So let me just cut this again. And again, if you've only got big foam pads, don't forget that we can cut them down as well. So let me just pop that on there. Let me just add a little bit of dotty tape to this, just to get it to stick in place, so you can see what I'm just trying to show you.
When you're at home, do you use foam pads or do you use gel?
Oh, always foam pads.
Really?
Yeah, I love a good foam pad. I mean, you've probably noticed that I do tend to put a foam pad on everything. I just like the kind of dimension that you get by adding foam pads. But again, because you've got all that intricacy, if you feel a bit more confident adding, your chunky glue behind that, then do that. But so I've got this one nice and flat. This is raised on one foam pad. And what we're going to do is we're going to double it up. So I'm going to pop 2 foam pads, and I'm going to make sure that I spin it so my pattern fits perfectly. So it's a little bit like Krypton Factor doing this, trying to get them to fit in. Although that's just a British thing, isn't it? The Krypton
That was
Factor.
a great show. I love that show. My dad used to make the games.
Did he really?
Yeah, no, the big puzzles. So if anyone hasn't watched Krypton Factor, Google it. It was a game show, a little bit like that Japanese game show where they would do things and they'd have to sort of solve puzzles.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. So this, it looks absolutely beautiful. So that one's nice and flat. That's on 1 foam pad. This is on 2 foam pads. You're going to be putting the face of your grandkids on there, your kids. But if I can turn it, it's almost like pyramage. I love it. It's one of my favourite things to do with a nesting set like this. Really build it up into the middle.
That's stunning. Really lovely. Thank you very much for that. We had a couple of more messages. Carol says, thank you so much for winning. I love your jumpers. I do love a Christmas jumper. I love what Michelle's wearing today. You can't see her skirt, but she's got a very cool skirt on as well. Hilary says, well done to all the winners. I must listen to more Christmas songs. Absolutely, you should do. Later on today, we've got starter skills, and then finally we've got creative cravings later on as well. So we've got loads and loads of things to show you. I do hope you've enjoyed the show. I hope we've inspired you to listen to more Christmas songs and get into the festive spirit. I'm off to go and have a mince pie and listen to Mariah Carey, like we all need to do, I think, and rock around the Christmas tree. So we'll see you a little bit later and we'll have some more fun and games.